All right. Last evening, I put a 13-tooth sprocket on the 2024 KTM 350 right here. So I'm going to get up in the woods and see how it does. This thing was geared pretty awesome from stock. I'm just doing this to kind of see if, I'm sure the 13-tooth will be good for like next to like Graham Jarvis, hard enduro type stuff, if you're into that type of thing. So I'm going to hop on in here and see what she'll do. All right, let's kind of see here. First gear. First gear's probably only really good till about 15 to 20 miles per hour. 20 would be probably screaming. I'm in second right now. Go up the single track. Yeah, this 13 tooth, if you're somebody that likes to stay a little bit of a gear higher and use your clutch a little bit on single track, this 13 would be awesome, because even on tight single track you could probably stay in second gear all day long. I mean, I'm in second right here. Ouchie, ouchie. No Jersey. Even there in second, I had plenty of gooch to get up over that log. First is ultra low now. Like, this is first gear. I'm not giving any gas. It's just pulling itself along without shutting off. Like, it's literally crawling along this trail in first gear with no flame out or nothing. I mean, you can see I have no hand on the throttle, and the bike's just pulling itself along in first gear with no threats of stalling. So it would be great for rock crawling, that's for sure. Or if you're into super slow hard enduro, 13-tooth sprocket would be pretty sweet. The one thing I will say, with the stock chain, I put this 13-tooth on, and the stock chain is basically out of adjustment. I may have enough left to do one more adjustment as the chain stretches, but you may want to consider maybe upping the back sprocket, you know, a few teeth on the back, and you would probably definitely be able to still run the stock chain for quite a while. Which that's probably what I would end up switching over to. Is it's just the front sprocket's so much easier and quicker to switch, because I'm not going to run this all the time. If I know I'm going somewhere on a trail that is maybe strictly off-road and very slow and technical, I would definitely put the 13 on. It'd probably be sweet. But and if you, like I said, if you like to run a little bit of a gear high on your single track, this really makes it nice, because like right here, I'm just putting in second, cruising along. But you still got plenty of full-blown ass to go balls out. I'm gonna get it down on the get it out on the street here in a minute, see where we're at top end wise. And of course, it also gets it to where you do have more bottom end torque, of course, when you throw a smaller front sprocket on. This bike is great with the 14-tooth sprocket on it from the factory, though. Like I said, anything short of super extreme enduro, the stock gearing is pretty awesome. Go. all the junk people drop off. That's why there's nowhere to ride. Junk everywhere. Alright, so 13 tooth front sprocket. Your comfortable cruising speed is going to be cut down to about 55. Depends on what you call comfortable. You could probably do 60, but it's going to wear you down a little bit as far as vibrating, but 55 would be comfortable. And I didn't max out. The bike's basically brand new yet, but you could squeeze probably 70 out of it. But man, you're going to be up in the high RPMs as a top end. So it knocks really about everything down about 10 miles per hour from where the stock comfort was down to where the 13 tooth comfort cruising sprocket is. So, but this setup, great for off-road, especially if you want to run in like second gear, even third, and use your clutch a little bit on the single track. This will be freaking awesome. But I will of course be going back to the 14 and running stock, because it's pretty awesome too, unless I'm doing something that is dedicated off-road, slow terrain, rocky, maybe a lot of uphill with rocks. I would go to the 13. But like, subscribe, don't throw your freaking garbage on public land. Get on your bike and get outside. Later.